Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Zhong of a Dragon House. Today is July 3rd, the day before the big holiday, 4th of July. And right next to me, I have, introduce yourself.
Alberto Mendez, Mendez. Happy to be here. Thank you.
Sounds good. No, now we have Berto's making his professional debut on our upcoming event, Zhong Cage Fighting Series #1 at the Heart of Kezar Pavilion, August 28th. So, Berto, let's introduce yourself to all the MMA fight fans out there in the Bay, who you are and where you coming from, where you born and raised.
Well, I was born in Mexico City. Been training out of Fairfield, California. We've been training for a while now, Lepe Academy. And, just excited, if you want to watch some fireworks go off, come to the show.
Now, you are a undefeated amateur fighter, 3-0. I think the last one you will actually finish your opponent on the TKO, right?
Yeah, all of them have been knockouts, TKOs, yeah.
So I'm assume definitely got some hands.
Yeah.
It's no bueno. If someone want to watch some firework, you definitely have to watch this fight. It's probably going to be the first pro fight of the night out of the 12 pro fights. Now, let's talk a little bit about your opponent. Your opponent is come from Mongolia. I can't even pronounce the name. I'm sorry, no disrespect to the. It's too long of a name, and my Chinglish is not very good, and can't pronounce his name. But if you guys want to check him out, check out the DragonHouseMMA.com website. I will post his pictures, his names, and his info as well. So now, being a hometown fighter against the guys come from overseas, you definitely have advantage. At least you have a hometown crowd, And sometimes people ask me time to time, like, what do you mean a hometown advantage? Sometimes the judge is watching the fight, and every time you land a punch and you land a kick, and you got 40, 50 fans just cheering for you. I mean, all of a sudden the judge is like, oh shit, that might be something good. Am I missing something? That's what the hometown favorite is. Versus somebody kind of land a punching and a kick on you, it's kind of silent. It's a little disadvantage. But anyhow, I'm hoping to watching the hometown grow. Represent the Bay Area. We have a few fights actually international coming in here. We have a Mongolian guy, we have a Korean guy, we have guys that represent Greece, and we'll be also fighting on this upcoming card as well. So now, what's your thoughts of fighting a guy from overseas?
Well, it's exciting, I mean, the end goal is to try to be a world champion, so, you got to fight the world, So the fact that my first pro fight is going to be someone, international and not just, I've been all around the Bay, so I've seen the competition here, so to me it's something new. So that's something I'm really excited for.
Sounds good. And then vice versa, he doesn't really know anything about you. He has one pro fight, and again, a lot of times the pro fights and the overseas, the competition level is much, much lower than in the Bay Area. In my opinion, I've been traveling around the world watching a lot of different promotions. I tend to notice even the amateur in the Bay Area, the quality is much higher than some of the pros in overseas. So let's see how this fight's gonna play out. I'm very excited. First time having you fighting on a show, and first time having this person from Mongolia fighting here, get a visa, all the whole 9 yards. It's gonna be an exciting matchup. So now, what's your background of in fighting? Let's tell all the fight fans a little bit about yourself. Kickboxing, jiu-jitsu. What's your background?
Well, I started out wrestling in high school. It kind of felt natural to me. I started, I really enjoyed it, and then I fell in love with. For a while, I trained a boxing purely. So I've been all around the Bay with the gyms, but it was mostly boxing, stand-up. I fell in love with brawling. I love to stand up. I love to put on a show.
That's what everybody loves.
Yeah, and I'm just there. I'm there to fight. So, and then I came to Lepe Academy, which is where I'm at now with my coach. Shout him out. He's helped me day in, day out. It's one-on-one. You get that one-on-one with just one coach. Yeah. And so I found my home, and it's a lot of old school boxing mixed with Thai, Muay Thai. So it's kind of a new hybrid kind of Muay Thai. A lot of the boxing movements, the angles. So we definitely we're ready for anything, pretty much. Yeah.
So I'm following you too. Like I'm watching your last amateur fight. You fight, I think Mike Howard, which means is completely jiu-jitsu expert, and you kind of shut down take down the ground game, and you just keeping it on your feet, and you finish on your feet. You know, so how do you prepare your ground game?
Well, wrestling, I have my boys that come over. I mean, I train with a lot of like my old wrestling partners from high school. You know, Mark, my friend Eduardo Canelo, they know him, and with I mean, it's pretty basics, especially with jiu-jitsu guys. You know, if you see them coming in for the takedown, it's just natural to me, honestly. And then what I like to do is, since I don't do much jiu-jitsu and all that, I scramble a lot, and I think they're used to building their position, so they're not used to someone that's gonna squirm out. Mm-hmm. They're used to someone to hold them down and wrap their legs around. So I think that a lot of people don't see that, and that's kind of what happened in the last fight. I immediately worked on the way to get up, and that's like a wrestler thing: scramble, pop right back up,
and then ready for this.
And ready to bang, yeah, ready, never stop. Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Now, if people want to follow you to get tickets from you, how can people reach out to you?
Oh yeah, contact me. My social media, Murda Mendez. It's MURDA_Mendez, MENDEZ. You can also reach out to me. Damn, my phone number. Damn, I put it out. Just social media is good. My Facebook, Beto Martinez. I have two last names, so that'd be in case you get confused.
So you have an Instagram too, right?
Yeah, my Instagram would be Murda_Mendez. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, do you have any sponsor, anyone you want to shout out to for this upcoming fight camp?
First and foremost, my coach Felipe. Thank you so much for helping me with Leopard Academy. I want to shout out Carlos. Thank you so much for helping me with everything. My nutrition. My barber. He always sponsors me, so follow him. It's at his IG Canelo Power 2.0. And yeah, no, thank you.
Where is your guys located? Where's your gym located?
Fairfield, California. Yeah, we have a setup there in my coach's house. Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Well, for more information about this upcoming fight card, it's international pay-per-view event. You guys can order your pay-per-view voucher from DragonHouseMMA.com, and more information about this upcoming fight card layout. Probably every day, couple new images will be up on the website. Make sure you guys stay tuned and DragonHouseMMA.com. Please follow us on YouTube channel, Dragon House MMA, and follow us on Instagram, Dragon_House_MMA. And you can find me very easy. And if I forgot to shout out anybody, please forgive me. But this upcoming event, do not miss it out. It's about 12 pro fights, 8 to 10 amateur fight. Full stack card, all the up and comer after doing the pandemic. A lot of OGs seems kind of retired, so this upcoming fight card, there's a lot of new up and comer with a very fresh record. It's going to be fighting on this upcoming card, so definitely don't want to miss it out. So any last word, if your opponent watching this interview, what do you have to say to him?
Train hard, man, because I'm there to win. I don't take a fight thinking I'm gonna lose. So man, train hard, and I'm excited.
If your fight fans watching this interview, give us a little bit of prediction. What do you see this fight is gonna go?
I
think the Mongolian's also a striker too. Yeah. So it's gonna be a little interesting. So how do you see this fight is gonna play out?
Man, I have knockout power, that's for sure. So I go there to finish. I don't like taking it to the ref. So I see it being finished. A knockout, man. Honestly, yeah.
That's pretty
what
good.
I do.
Now this is also a professional fight. Allow elbow and knees. It's a little different. It's also 3 5-minute round versus the 3 3-minute round. You got a lot more time to work and a lot more cardio to prepare. How do you train daily to prepare your conditioning for this upcoming fight?
Well, I think, and this is a concept from my coach. Since we started fighting in amateurs, it's a lifestyle. So we've always trained 5-minute rounds. I don't think cardio has ever really been an issue, especially at the lighter weights. You don't really see them gas out. So it's more of a mindset, professional. I started training professionally since I started fighting. I took it that seriously. So
how many years have you been involved in this fight game?
I started, I would say since high school when I wrestled, but no, it was after high school I started more training, all throughout the Bay. I started boxing, Rosendo, or like AKA, and then I finally found here, yeah. So yeah, we've been
That's
We've been
good.
going at it for a while.
Well, I'm very excited as a matchmaker and the owner of a Dragon House put on this upcoming event. This will be our first professional bout, kicks off the event of the 12 professional fights. Very interesting to present this fight to all the MMA fight fans out there. Don't miss it out, guys. August 28th, guaranteed firework. And any more you want to say to anyone else?
Show up, man. Show up. Come watch a great show. It looks like it.
Making sure all your fight fans hit him up directly, get a ticket from him, give the local fighter a little bit of support, and cheering for him on his way out, walking into the cage. So it's the largest cage in the Bay Area. So making sure you guys tune in. I'm Zhong signing out. Good to have you on board.
Thank you. Come up the Bay.
Yeah, one more time. What's your name again?
Alberto Mendez.
There we go. We'll see you guys there. August 28th. Signing out.